Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. In today's video, we are diving into a new calendar application. This one is called Daybridge. I have mentioned it before, I think, but I am currently testing it out since I moved to Android and I'm looking for a better calendar application or a calendar application that fits me better. This application is available on Android. It is available on web, and it is also available on iOS. And it is at a really early stage, so they have like a pricing plan, which I think I paid around 95 Norwegian kroner, so a little under 10 USD. My guess is that the pricing is regional since it's done through either the App Store or the Google Play Store. But the application is like at a really early stage. It has a lot of features. So here you can see the calendars I've connected. And you also have a Daybridge calendar. That's what they call it. So you have one Daybridge calendar, you have one for invitations, and you have one those from your Google accounts. I can click this to remove things. I can add and remove things like this as well. The Daybridge calendar, that is things I've added through this application. I haven't figured out a way to send things into Google. Like if I open this up, I can give it areas. I will come back to that later, but I can't like click any of these. Seems like it is currently a one-way sync. As I said, it is an application at a really early stage. So let's talk a little bit about the different areas. So you can actually give them different areas. I've created a few here. So you can use the calendar default, which I haven't done here because this is actually connected to one of my work calendars. I don't know why, but I did it and I don't want to go through the process of subscribing to this calendar again. But I manually went ahead and changed it to personal. Apart from personal, I have work and my like YouTube and social media stuff. So that's my areas, and you can see them here. I can change to a week view. This is actually not the week view because I was playing around with the application, so I can change the timeline here to be a work view. But this application is heavily revolving around being a beautiful application. It's like looking good is probably one of the main selling points here, and it does that really well. It looks good. There are a couple of issues here, and the web version is a little worse than the mobile application, in my opinion. But if I click here, like I can't see the times on the left here. So I will just have to drag this back and forward to find the exact time I'm looking for. It might be a small thing, and actually, it might be something people prefer just to keep the calendar cleaner. But I've personally, I would like to like see what time I'm clicking when I'm clicking. Uh, the workaround is like doing this and then dragging it to the right place. That works as well. Um, I'm not sure what I think about it. That is like how I'm going to put it. I'm not really sure how I think about it not having times on the left here. So here I can add different people. You can actually add people that have this application and send them invites and things like that. I can add a location. I can add a call link. That would be if this was a Teams or a Google Meet or a Zoom meeting. I could do that. I can pick the calendar here. As I said, I can't actually pick any of the other ones, but I can pick calendars inside of Daybridge, and I can give this an area. So I could call this personal, for example, or I could call this work. And I love the fact that like everything inside of the event changes when I change the color. So if I change it to the green one, everything in here changes as well. I can do it as an all-day event, or I can repeat it. So here I have one that repeats every weekday, or it is supposed to repeat every weekday. So if I show you, it repeats on Monday here because I started it from today. So it does not repeat before that, but after that, it actually repeats on Monday. For example, I can also show it to you in this month view. It should show up on weekdays here. So here you can actually see it on weekdays. So that is the month view because you can have multiple different views here, and you can also change them from your settings. So I like to use the 3-day view, but it is good to have the weekly view for like weekly planning and the monthly view for basically just seeing an overview of your month. So that covers like the main things here. In the mobile application, I can also change this to be a block, a marker, and a task, like you can do here. So it can be a marker just to be aware of something that is happening. I tend to use this for like productivity app news, like when Craft releases a new update or when Supernotes releases a new update. I like a marker for that. So that is something I really do like. Sometimes I like to just block out time for work, and sometimes there is actually something I need to do. So I really like that I can change the type of thing. So I can change it into a task, I can change it into a marker or a block. So that is one of my favorite features here. Just to show you that one more time, the marker looks a little different. So you can see that it doesn't cover your calendar the same way a block does, or a task does, or an event does. So these actually look different, and I really like that as well. So generally a visual application. Let's quickly just go over the settings here. So you can change the layout, as I told you. You can change the visible days from 1 to 3 to 5 to 7. So let's do a 5-day view. That will give you like a work week view. Uh, I will currently stay with the 3-day one, but you can also do 14 days. But I will stick with the 3 days one and play around with this later. The week starts on Monday. I can choose to show all day events, additional time zones. I actually like this a lot for podcasting. So whenever I try to get a guest on my podcast, I need more time zones. But not something I've used in this application, so not something I'm going to talk about a lot. You can see your decline events. You can uh, have the hidden event outlines and outlines when focusing. So you can customize it. That is basically what I am trying to say. Apart from that, like this application has a few bugs. It might be a little slow at times, but it is at a really early stage, and I am actually liking it a lot. So I have paid for the subscription, and I will keep this for at least a month to see how it works out. But I really do like how it looks. It feels fun to look at your calendar. It is very visually pleasing, which is a feature that is really important to me personally. But I think like that covers this first impression video. I will be back with a more in-depth review where I talk about my personal experience with using this application, but just keep in mind that it is at a really early stage. I think that covers it for today's video. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can.